Hi everybody, welcome back to Imagine Your Odyssey, and today I'm going to do an install, but I'm not going to do a normal install like I usually do. What I'll usually do is I'll install something, I'll do kind of a review of it and talk about it after I've already installed it, but today I'm going to take you along with me. And what are we going to install? We're going to install a crossbar on our screen door. Now, if any of you out there have a screen door like mine, it doesn't have a handle on it to be able to open or close it. You just push down this little knob, it'll pop open, and then if you want to pull it back closed from the inside, you have to actually open a little slider here and pull it shut to get it to lock in. Now, I wanted a handlebar on mine so that we can do that without having to move all these here extra mechanisms. So we're going to install one of those today, and if you're interested in one of these crossbars, I'll leave a link down in the description below. So let's talk about the things that we're going to need to make this install successful. We're going to need the crossbar, we're going to need some tools. So we're going to need a screwdriver, a drill bit, the screws and stuff that come with it, and all that stuff. So we'll get all that together, come back to the door, and start doing our install. Alright, so inside the box came with the little crossbar that we're going to put on the screen. It came with a bag of screws, some mounting instructions. You can see that there. And also this paperwork. And what this paperwork is for is that you're going to mount it to the door. I'm not going to do that. I mean, I don't read instructions. How many of you out there read instructions? Leave that down in the comments below. Alright, now the way that this system mounts, it has these little end caps, one on each side of the bar here. These will mount to the screen door through these little holes right here. And you'll slip this bar on both sides, just like that. The reason that these aren't mounted just yet is that you can extend them out and make them shorter depending on how wide your screen door is. On the back side right here is another hole. What that is for is another screw. So you'll set your width based off of what you need, mark these little holes, put a screw in there, and that will hold the bar tight, and then you'll mount the bar to the screen door itself. Now, to get everything started, we have the screws itself. We're going to go and measure the bar to see how wide we want it, and then we're going to get ready to mount it to the door. Now, I got my drill and drill bits. The reason I did that is I don't want the screw to be going into the side of the door and spreading the metal out or messing something up, so we'll drill a little pilot hole for that. Alright, so now I'm going to get it ready to get fitted to the door. What I'm actually going to look for here is the actual overall width that I need to have this bar, and it looks like I need it to be about right there. So what I'm going to do is easily flip it over. And I see on the holes on the back side right here where I got to drill and lock this down before I mount it to the door. It appears that I have enough material in here to go ahead and drill one hole and get that locked down. And then I'll get the other side over here measured out really good and then mark that and lock it down as well. And then I'll be ready to go ahead and get it up on the door, mark the holes there, drill those in and lock that down as well. And then we should be just about done. Alright, now that we've got this one side locked down, what we need to do is get it up on the door, set the width, and make sure that it's right where I want it to be. Then I'm going to carefully flip it over. I'm going to drill this side and put the screw in and lock it down, and then it's ready and set for the width, and we'll be ready to connect it and screw it into the door. Alright, so that turned out perfect. The width is just right where I want it. Now we got to get it attached to the door itself. So to do that, I'm going to actually drill my first hole, get that mounted up, and then mark the rest of them and drill those so that everything is nice and level and right where I want it to be. Now there's some things that I got to look out for, like this sliding door right here. I don't want to get into the channel right here and put a screw in there and find out I can't close this sliding door, and then I have another problem because now I got a hole where I don't want it. So there's some things that you got to look out for to make sure that you know everything fits correctly. Also, if you mount this thing in the wrong place, it's a good chance that you won't be able to close the door. That's why I'm doing mine with the outside door closed, so that when I mount it up, I know that I'll have enough free room for the door to be able to swing open and closed without this hitting any of the framework or anything like that. So let's go ahead and get this mounted to the door, and then we'll wrap up the video at the very end. Alright, so that's about it. Everything is installed and working good. So now, when we open up the door and we need to pull it back in, we have this grab handle right here. We can pull it in and be done with it. I don't have to worry about sliding the door open, reaching inside, trying to pull it closed, all that stuff. I got a grab handle here now, and I'm more than delighted with it. I can't wait to try it out in an actual campground coming up soon. Also, once again, if you're interested in getting one of these for yourself, I'll leave a link down in the description below. Also, what I'm going to leave in the description below is a link to a page on Amazon where you can go and find different kind of accessories for yourself. Now, I've set up different pages. One that is IO accessories for him, IO accessories for her, for kids, and then I also have a top 15, top 10, things like that. I plan on trying to expand on these lists as they go, but there are different things in there for you to go look at if you would like to go and check them out. In addition to that, I've already kind of lined out some of the accessories that you may like for your RV, and they're listed already down in the description below. So before we wrap things up, if you haven't already subscribed to the Imagine Your Odyssey channel, please do so now. And if you have already, well, thank you for joining in the IYO community. Also, click on that thumbs up and leave us a comment down below. Let us know how we're doing and if there's anything else that you would like for us to go over. And until the next time, enjoy your RV, enjoy your add-ons and upgrades, and God bless.